Hey beautiful soul stars, welcome in. Put your feet up, grab a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, do some work and listen to my voice because I do tell you what cards come out as we go. Okay, love, light and blessings to each and every one of you. I hope you're all doing well. So this reading is, does your life feel all wrong? I know mine does sometimes. You've put in all the hard work, you're doing everything right, that comes naturally right, not forced. You've been through terrible tower moments. Perhaps you are going through terrible tower moments, but your kind of life feels all wrong. It just isn't turning out the way you expected, and we're going to find out why and what's next for you. So, what do we start with? We'll start with these. These are the Carl Jung tarot. Carl Jung was a psychologist, of course, and he was also a spiritualist. And he wrote, that's interesting because he wrote a book, or it was published after he died. It's called The Red Book, and he had done lots of drawings, and he had written things that may seem nonsensical to many people, but he was going through a major awakening when he wrote that book. So that might be for somebody. You can actually get it for free from Internet Archive if you want to have a read of that. But I certainly could relate to it. I just thought, wow, yeah, he's going through quite a spiritual awakening. So this could be for you too. So what's going on? Your life feels all wrong. You feel uncomfortable in your skin. You feel like you're from another star planet. You don't feel at home, possibly. Or you just feel like this is not what I expected. You've got to a point in your life where you just think, really? Is this it? Oh dear. Oh God, I don't know what these are because I can't count. What's that? 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh God, 10 of swords. Is that right? 4 and 3 is 7 and 3 is 2. Yeah. So we have 10 of swords here, but they're in reverse. So coming out of a very difficult and dark time, you've been through a lot of betrayals, you've been through dark nights of the soul. Everybody has kind of left your life that needed to leave your life, even if you didn't want them to leave your life, or you left their lives. But 10 of swords, there's been a lot of mental anguish here, a lot of overthinking, a lot of fear, doubt and worry, and you're needing to let go of this. You have to not become fearless in that kind of like, yeah, I can take anything on, but just with a person without fear. And if you feel fear, just release it. Know that you are protected. So 10 of swords in reverse, or something isn't quite complete. Oh, well, yeah. You're thinking to yourself, well, it just doesn't feel complete. But you don't want any more betrayal. You don't want any more darkness. You don't want any more trauma. Perhaps there's still trauma to be released. And you're being put on hold at the moment for what is next. So thank you. Can we have more cards? There we go. We'll take those. And now we have swords in the upright. There's 6 of them. So peace and harmony. Yeah, you're just wanting peace at the moment. You could be being moved towards something or somewhere more peaceful where you can have peace of mind. In the Rider-Waite deck, we see a person in a boat or 2 people in a boat with somebody rowing them. It looks like Venice, actually, gondolas. But yeah, moving away from all of these things that hurt and harm you. There's been painful experiences, but also food for thought as well. You're being pushed away from the things that harm you for things that aren't meant to be for you anymore. You've gained the experiences. You don't need to think about it anymore. You just need to keep moving ahead and knowing that all will be well. Yeah, moving across water is here as well, but also, yeah, no exit. No exit. Is it like Banksy? What was that movie? Banksy movie. Yeah, because Banksy, you don't know his identity. So there's something here to do with identity as well. A change of identity, a change of self-identity. You need to work out who you are and how you need to operate authentically in this world as you move forward. But yeah, no going back, because this is the 6 of swords. It's actually on the desk, it's this way, but it's actually this way. So moving away from this 10 of swords in reverse. Maybe you just think that something isn't complete. If you don't feel complete, you need to work on that and know that you are complete all to yourself. And yes, we all go through troubled and difficult times, but you're moving towards peace, peace of mind. because swords are all about the mind. And we have, I've got to count them, 8, 9, 10. Oh, and we have the 10 of Wands. Yeah, times have been very burdened. It could be getting hot where you are, or you live in a place where summer can be very hot, and fires and things like that. Flood and fire. I think that's what we need to have gratitude for. If you're in a situation where you're not being affected by these global events in negative ways, then that is peace of mind. That is something to be grateful for, and send our blessings to those who are going through difficult times. And 10 of Wands is survival instinct. It's your lower chakras. It's your confidence. It's your self-esteem, sensuality, sexuality. So there's issues here to do with the lower chakras, the root chakra and the sacral chakra, and also the crown chakra. You're needing to clear your mind. Stop overthinking. Stop going over and over and over again the trauma. Stop blaming yourself. Everything is perfect, and everything that was for your experiences, so that you can also go and share your experiences and be more compassionate, more understanding of others, less judge. You know, the more we go through and come out the other side, the more we appreciate what others are going through, and we don't judge others lest we be judged. So the 10 of Wands tells us that you've been carrying a heavy burden. It's been heavy going, hard work, heavy energy. So you can do breath work, like deep breath work. You can also do like muscle tightening and breathing into the stiff muscles, and like focus the area you want to breathe into. And then see your arms float, like that just happened naturally. You get lighter. So, squeeze and then let go. And see, look at my arms floating up without effort. So things are going to become effortless. So there could be something there for you. I know that was a strange thing to do in public, but I don't have a lot of public. I don't have a lot of people at the moment, so maybe I can get away with it. Oh yeah, and we have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Compassion, the Queen of Love. Steady, calm, compassionate. This is what you're moving to. Maybe you're moving towards somebody who is this Queen of Cups, this Queen of Love, this Queen of Compassion. But this is who you are embodying. It's like one step off the High Priestess. But the Queen of Cups is also highly psychic, highly intuitive. So you're moving to a much more emotionally stable way of being, releasing the burdens, so that you can also help release the burdens of others with your story, with your information. So it's also, this is information gathering with the 10 of Swords, and experience gathering. And you take these things and you put it out there for others to help and guide others. You could be in a psychology profession or counselling or something of service to others to help heal others. And that could be on a practical level in a hospital, or it could be a more ethereal, psychic way, like Reiki and all of those sorts of things for someone out there, or tarot, or whatever it is. So, and see, this is the thing too, the weather is clearing, cooler, so you're moving to somewhere more temperate is what I'm getting as well. And that could be like, temperate doesn't necessarily mean physically moving, but just everything's just going to come into balance. It's like I'm seeing the temperance card, everything coming into balance, moving calmly through the world, releasing fear, because they feed off our fear. They feed off our, whatever it is that is weak within us, self-esteem or worry about money or whatever our weakness is what plagues our mind. So, and that's how the demons and the dark forces operate, and you can fall into depression and anxiety and all of these things. So you have to have faith that all is going to be well, that you're moving towards something better. Yeah. Okay, that's nice. I might just do one of these actually. So these are I drew out the Witch's Oracle. I was given these as a gift. I had another channel with 11,000 subscribers that I left behind and ultimately deleted, because my mum became sick and I had to care for her, and then when I came back to it, YouTube had basically black banned me. So I started a new channel, and this is the one. So yeah, they were given to me as a gift a long time ago, but I no longer accept gifts. I no longer will accept donations. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing this, or the gifts. I'm doing this because this is what I'm meant to be doing. Merlin, so wizard, so hermit energy here as well. Something magical with Merlin here. Gandalf the Grey. So what was that? Yeah, do you feel like you're living someone else's life? Yeah, there could be kind of like wizardry here, black magic. I'm getting like wizard appliances, or like somebody has wizard in their name, or there's something here to do with wizards. Could be a business name, or there's something here, or a nickname or something like that. So this person could have been a dark wizard. So not all is what it seems. So behind the scenes with the Ten of Swords and then this Wizard card, it's like you've had a spell put on you, possibly from birth, and it could be a father figure here, a dark forced energy, a sleight of hand. Yeah, all is not what it seems. Somebody else has worked behind the scenes, or is working behind the scenes to help you move forward. This could also be ancestors here. But magical energy, and see, this person doesn't look happy. They look pretty grim. They're not getting, like it's backfiring. Oh yeah, because the swords are in reverse, you know, way back to sender. So you might feel as though you're living in like, you know, that your life feels wrong at the moment, that you just haven't had what you have wished for and worked for hasn't paid off for you in some way. And this is because there's been something, a dark shadow holding you back. Yeah, it's like a family curse possibly here as well, and you need to release all of that. There are things you can do to release yourself from curses. But there's some people in your past, or somebody in your past, if they could have carried all, they're sorry. This could be a past of a loved one. They're sorry. They weren't as strong as you. You've carried the curses of your family. You've carried the sins of the father and the mother. But that is because you are meant to break them. You are meant to break these curses for the generations to come. So if they could take back what they've said and done, they would. They're very sorry. This person looks quite grim. So they were involved in dark forces of some kind. They wished ill upon you. So it's like all those who've wished ill upon you, you're going to see them suffer. Not that you want them to, because you're the Queen of Compassion or the King of Compassion. Not that you want that to be, but that's kind of how it's going. Karma is a bitch. It's all about karma. Are you a good person, doing the best you can and operating at your highest level of being? And that's not perfectionism, like people who pretend to be perfection, you know, who are perfectionists. Often they're harboring a lot of dark secrets. Oh, dark secrets? Yes, there could be a lot of dark secrets. You could also receive a lot of messages about this as well. And see, we have the moon on the bottom. Triple goddess. So that's the moon. That is the high priestess. Doesn't surprise me that that's come out. That's what you're moving to, onto a spiritual path, being guided by the goddess of the moon, by God, by the divine. But you are meant to be a moon goddess, and you have to try and embody that, the high priestess energy. You have to try and embody that. There's something about being out at night, going outside at night. It might be cooler at night where you are, but going out at night and lying on the grass, staring at the stars and, you know, grounding yourself. I was going to say that again, grounding yourself. Yeah. So there's something like that going on here with the Six of Swords. Or having iced baths with the Six of Swords, which represents water. But you're not directionless, you have a direction, and you need to follow that direction. Follow the moon. I don't know what that means. Or do I? Okay, one more of these. We have 4. Okay, 3 more. Isn't that interesting? So we have the skeleton key. You have a key. There is a key that's being given to you, and it could be to do with a mystery. There could be something mysterious around you, like somebody's has information, the Ten of Swords in reverse with Merlin, and they're now a key. So this person or these people are a key to your past. There could be something in letters or a letter, or information. Could be legal documents, or there's a box or a safe, something like that, that has some information in it that you need to find out. And you're being given a key for this. Key for a boat. Or something to do with boats and boating. But yeah, there's a key here because, interestingly, which is really interesting, silver box. Silver box and a key. It actually goes this way. Yeah, a key to a box of some kind. Safe deposit box. But there's information. And it's in a box or it's hidden. There's hidden information. Could even be hidden knowledge as well that you're going to start receiving. Yeah. So that's for someone out there. My readings are generally just really for a few people, not for everybody, because I'm quite detailed. I try not to be vague. I try and give you information that you need. And then pentagram. So pentagram's interesting because, you know, it's human. The pentagram actually comes from the human, 666, the human. We are the beast, aren't we? So a pentagram could be significant for you with the Queen of Cups here. I'm just going to quickly read that. Just bear with me. Oh, there's a silver box. Sometimes we lose focus, and lately so much has been going on in your life that your thoughts and emotions have been scattered. Yeah, so you need to get yourself organised, organise yourself. Because it just opened at that. Isn't that crazy? Just like literally just opened right at that. Is this in alphabetical order? God, I hope so. Some of them aren't. Pentagram. Draw from this card's energy. It is mind and spirit over matter. Any obstacles that are in your way can easily be removed at this time. It's according to this book, it's a symbol of faith and protection. So take what you will from that. Let's just get some more information on these. The Wizard and the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, something has to be complete. Something has to be finished. You have to complete something. You have something to do and you have to complete something. But also you need to, you need to really, break the curses, break the bad luck cycles of your family line, of your ancestors. And we have the Four of Swords, rest and recuperation. There could be injuries here or scars, or maybe you've had a number of surgeries. Yeah, there could be something here to do with surgeries, but also for me, this is my book card. So taking time to contemplate. You could have writer's block, or there's a book that you have to write, or there's a book you have to read. There could be something here to do with psychology as well. You might find that you might have somebody with psychological problems around you. Also, if you do have someone that I've described who's passed over, a more elderly person, they are at peace, they are at rest. But they are sorry that you were the one to carry the burden of this. They didn't see you that way. They saw you as somebody who was innocent, gullible, naive, probably still are, no matter how smart you are. Yeah, they didn't think that you were the one to do it, to do what's coming. So a lot of the reason why you don't feel like your life, a lot of the reason for this is to do with family history, family curses, black magic, things that need to be put right. So you're also needing to, because we're talking about scattered energy, you need to, and then that's interesting because in this Four of Swords it says manifestation, meditation and contemplation. So the Magician is about manifestation, but we can't manifest for dark purposes or selfishness. Everything we wish can come to us. We just need to be in the right vibration, not just to attract the objects, but things that align with our vibration as we elevate and move forward. So you're having to retreat. You're in solitude. Maybe you're finding yourself alone. Maybe you feel like, even if you're not alone, maybe you just feel like you've never really found those people that you can relax with, that you can enjoy being with for sustained periods of time. You just haven't found people who vibe with you, so you're having to put on a false mask. Maybe in the past you cast spells. This is a massive hindrance to a light worker and a spiritual worker and a person from, a light being. This is a massive hindrance to you on your path. But it's almost like you've been cursed from the beginning. But this is being lifted. Tell us more. So we have a King of Pentacles in reverse. So this is letting go of the corporate world. This is letting go of finances. Or you could have had someone around you who was in a position of power over you. But with the key and the Six of Swords, and then the King, sorry, I just had something else happen. Then the King of Swords in reverse. This is like the key to your success does not lie in big business. This could be your South Node or something to do with your past where you were a business person. This is what comes easy to you. But also you've had people who've criticized you. This could be a divorced person. This is the Husband card. People that you've had to leave because it wasn't, they weren't aligned with your path. They weren't able to grow with you. They're kind of being left behind. And then there's a key, moving home, moving to a new place. You've been given the key, keys of information, keys to materialism, key to your way forward. Sorry, I had to change the battery. Okay, yeah, so you're being handed a key. There's secret information, but also passwords. And it's like it's not enough when you're trying to manifest something to say something. It has to become an affirmation. But it also has to align with your purpose. Like you can wish for a big bag of money anytime, but the divine supplies everything. So we should not forcefully manifest anything. We manifest new timelines. We manifest everything we need when our vibration raises and aligns with our true path, with the life that we're meant to have. But you've been held back here. There's material loss, stubborn, obsessed with wealth and status, financially inept. So somebody could have misappropriated your money. You could have lost money through divorce. Yes, you've lost your job, you've lost everything. But the new 9 to 5 is, for everybody, is to get onto their path, their passionate path. Everything we do has to be heart-centered, things that we love to do. So start turning that hobby into a business today. But also you've left someone behind. Somebody who really did quite a number on you. They said things to you that really hurt you and harmed you. They just kept affirming your childhood. They reaffirmed your childhood to you. So if you've had an abusive childhood, which here that could certainly be the case, this person has kind of reaffirmed it to you, but in a more passive-aggressive way rather than outwardly aggressive. Because the King of Pentacles is the king of passive-aggressiveness. So yes, you've lost a lot and it's difficult for you. You're wondering how you can move forward. You're really wondering what's next for you. So what is next for you? Oh, and look, we have the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Wands in reverse on top of the 10 of Wands. So you need to, yes, take the fear out. Be brave, be courageous. You don't have to battle and fight. So stop battling and fighting and forcing your will into the ethers. Have gratitude, try and have gratitude. And the most important thing you can do right now is to raise your vibration, releasing traumas, and you don't need to be happy, but peaceful and content is a very good beginning. And then you can also, once you have periods of peace, you can feel what still needs to be healed. So there's, healing here. It's healing. This is all about healing. This is what we have to come to. So the silver box, the key, the 10 of Wands. Oh yeah, there's abundance in the box. So there's something here to do with a money box, or somebody's buried some money or hidden some money, buried treasure. But also, you are a treasure. Your ancestors are telling you, this wizard is telling you, you are a treasure. You can be abundant. You are going to have everything you need. We reap what we sow. Now, you can sit and contemplate and meditate and work on your trauma, and people think, oh God, you're sitting around doing nothing. What do you do all day? No, you're working really hard on yourself so that you can move forward towards your abundance. You could have also been caught up with somebody who's a gold digger as well. When you do come into abundance, you need to be very careful. Partnerships could be your downfall. You need to be careful of that. But here, according to this card, long-term view. So you need a longer-term view. Don't be short-sighted. Try not to worry. Just as you spend your last dollar, 10,000 more dollars will come to you out of thin air. Is what I'm getting. I know it's hard to believe that, but you have to believe it. You have to have faith. Because even if you're doing forced manifestation, you have to truly feel it and believe it and have faith in it. Not thinking about it over and over again with worry. So it's almost like you have to get down to the last. Like your life is, you get down to the wire all the time, and you're sick of having to get down to the wire for something to come in. You're wanting to have your stability and for things to come in. And this is possible also. So perseverance, diligence, sustainable results, and investments. So if you've been investing or tucking some money away for a rainy day, or there's something that's been tucked away, an investment could be something that involves a key. It could be your car, could be anything. You may still have a car from the 70s, and you might find out that somebody wants to give you a lot of money for it. An antique could be something here to do with jewelry and antiques and things like that. Something has gone up in value, but it's hidden from you. Like, things are hidden from you because you need to have faith. Going from tarot reading to tarot reading, it's nice just to listen to tarot readings, but when you're going to tarot reading, looking for, searching and looking and becoming more stuck, more confused, that's not healthy. It's not good for you. You need to know that some things are hidden, and you cannot know because you'll never have a surprise otherwise. But know that you are moving towards something, 7 of Pentacles, towards abundance. You could be getting information from someone legal or from a passed over family member that there's money somewhere for you anyway, an inheritance, and you don't have to search for this. But information is being dug up here with the 7 of Pentacles. Something from your past, something that's secret, something that's hidden, whether that is money, whether that is secrets and lies, whatever, the truth, whatever it is, it's going to be revealed with this 7 of Pentacles. You could also be in a 7-year cycle. That's for somebody. So what's next? Oh, that's stuck to my fingers. Oh, look, Knight of Wands, high adventure, having courage, travel, with the Queen of Cups here and the pentagram. So what did the pentagram say again? I can't remember. I mean, for me, I don't like pentagrams. I don't like pentagrams at all. There's too much witchcraft around pentagrams. But yeah, energy, passion, inspired action, adventure, fearless, impulsiveness. Be careful of impulsiveness. So you're needing to get yourself organized. There could also be something here to do with finances you need to complete. You need to complete tax forms, or you need to complete something. Yeah. to do with that for someone. Oh, and look, the star card on the bottom. So health, healing, stardom. So we've got hope, calm, faith, purpose, renewal, spirituality, fortune, good omen, rejuvenation. So you're going to receive everything that you could dream of. I did a reading on this already. There could also be someone younger or a few younger people, like young adults around you or coming into your life who you're going to help to guide and lead. You could become a teacher of some kind or a mentor, something along those lines. But also, yeah, so try not to be impulsive, staying calm. This Queen of Cups is always calm and measured, very much in the feminine energy, more passive energy, but not being a doormat. So the Star is here, and the Knight of Swords, and the Magician. So something's coming in very fast, flying, flights, being on stage with the Magician and the Star card. And then we have the Ten of Wands here again. So there's people who are going to come to you who need your information, who need your experiences, who need your assistance. But also, if you're needing renovations, if you're feeling overburdened, help is coming in and coming in swiftly. There's also things to do with news and flying around. So there's news rushing into you as well. But with the Star card and the Magician, that's a performance. So you could, and you know, your social life's going to pick up. You're going to go to performances. You're going to possibly be on stage. You could even end up famous. And you're laughing at that. I don't care how old you are. Like, I'm 60 years of age. Shh. Don't tell anyone. And I'm turning 61. And it's like, it's never too late. My life has improved immensely once I let go of all the pain. And yes, I don't feel like I've lived the life I should have lived. Yeah, for many reasons. I'm surprised that where I am, but it ain't over yet, sister, brother. It ain't over yet. So keep persevering. It's never too late. You know, I say it all the time. Tolkien, The Lord of the Rings, he didn't write those until he was in his 60s. So, yeah, and he famously said, if I'd known I could have earned so much money, in other words, if I hadn't worried about money and my career and, you know, all of the, if I'd had more faith and known how popular my books were going to be, because he made a lot of money from them in his lifetime, he said he would have retired earlier and written those books earlier. So whatever it is you're needing to do it. But there's healing here, rest and recuperation. There's renewal here. There's possible stardom here. A lot of success. You have success in your future. You have abundance in your future. But there's something here like to do with secrets that need to be cleared up. Forgiveness on the bottom. So can we have more information, please? Oh, you won't believe it. Forgiveness came back up again. So there's something that needs to be forgiven, or somebody who needs to be forgiven. Compassion and kindness, 12, which reduces to a 3, which is collaboration, working together. So there's some things working behind the scenes. And we have the moon here and the forest, getting out into nature. So there's something here to do, working behind the scenes. There could also be a connection to the Celtic people, Irish, Scottish, and then we have, could even be to do with Britain, pagans, things like that, druids. So secret societies and secret knowledge could be of some value to you, or something that you're interested in. And look, she's got like what are those bags? Like a poultice bag, a potpourri bag, but also it looks like a money bag around the neck. So somebody's needing forgiveness. And see, it's like the stag, which is on top of the wizard. It's like giving you a kiss. There could be a passed over loved one here who is very sorry that you've had to carry these burdens, that it wasn't your fault, that it was, but they understand why, just like you do. It was all for a purpose. Nothing is wasted. Wisdom here, owls, sparkles in the hair, so stars and orbs here, full moon here. Yeah, so Emperor energy with this wizard. And we have balance, so there we go. I did say balance before, all things coming into balance. This is Japanese. Japanese no theatre could be something to do with you. And a key here with the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this is like you're moving from 9 to 5, from ordinary business into a creative career. Could even be acting here, being on stage. Something to do with the theatre, possibly, or, you know, acting. Japan is here, cherry blossoms, light and dark. Balancing the light and dark in all of us, balancing the masculine and the feminine. Kimonos here. Yeah, so everything's coming into balance, and this sums up the reading. Let go of the past. What is done. Forgive and maybe never forget, because we can never forget. But no more harbouring negative thoughts and feelings to do with your past. Emotional release. More water energy. And this is with the silver box and the Seven of Pentacles. You can let go. Your security is assured to you. There's something here to do with securing your finances. You could literally be digging up gold in your back garden. I don't know. Or somebody's buried something somewhere. Yeah, something's buried. Could be the truth, but it could actually also be financial. It's like your grandpa's house or something, you know, you're cleaning it up because they've passed away, you've just had the funeral with the Four of Swords, and then, you know, you're pottering around the house and you find something of value, many things of value. This is probably where your abundance is coming from, or you know that they've got money under the floorboards. There's something about digging things up. But also, things are coming to light. All the mud and muck with the Pentacles energy here, digging in the garden, all this mud and muck is coming to the surface. All that's hidden is being revealed so that you can have this mental and emotional release, so that you can release the past and claim your place on your rightful path. Yeah. And then we have spiritual insights on the bottom. So you could be becoming much more spiritual. You could be opening up to your spiritual gifts. And it says sacredness. So there are some things that are sacred that must be respected, including you. You are sacred, you are respected. And what is sacred once you start getting onto your rightful path and doing all of this? What becomes sacred is your faith. Is your faith. And doing what you need to do, no matter how mundane and dull it all seems. Because you do have something coming your way, something of value. Things rushing in. You're a star. You're a star seed. You're a starlight. You're a starlight, star bright. So being in the public eye, there could also be somebody rushing in who is in the public eye. You might even get plagiarized, but hey, that's a compliment. Let them take it all. And passion, burning with life's passion with the Knight of Swords. So there's strong Kundalini energy here, strong passionate energy, and it's the Lion. It's the Strength card. I mean, these cards are beautiful. So the Strength card is here. You're growing in strength and power. You could be going to a hot country. Maybe you like to visit ancient sites. That will be happening. You're going to have everything you need. You have an interest in the occult, but you don't dabble in the occult. And tarot reading is not the occult, for people who would like to know. It was a parlour game. They were actually created as codes and messages between people back in kind of more medieval times, or around the 1500s, some say even earlier. But it was a game, but it was also a way for messages to be transferred as a code. So there could be something here to do with a secret code. That's what you could end up being famous for. You're going to discover something that's unknown. You're going to be given sacred knowledge or information, and you will release this to the public. And you may become famous for it. And like, people think everything's been said, everything's been done, everything. Well, has it? We're just in that lull at the moment, you know, when we're between great things. Like music can get into a rut and then all of a sudden, you know, it changes. It moves from one style to another. And we're in a transition period. You're in a period of transition. So what's for you next? Wonderful things are for you next. Oh, life purpose. Manifest your dreams. Your dreams are being manifested. Dogs and wolves could have something here to do with you. Your hands, palmistry, healing. Look at the stars in those hands. Astrology. Using your hands, working with your hands in some way. But you have a very special gift. It's just you don't realize that it's actually you. You don't believe it's you because you're kind of stuck and it didn't turn out the way you thought and you're wondering what's next and whatever's going on in your life. Yeah, you don't think this is you. If you've got this far in the video, this is you. Okay? Yes, this is you. Serenity. Be calm. Be calm. That's very, very important. And we'll get some angels, gods and goddesses here. So, whoop. Oh, upside down. Angels of soul love in reverse with the pentagram. So yeah, there's demonic forces trying to hinder you, trying to hold you down. Your depression and the dark thoughts that you have, or you're feeling frustrated and dissatisfied that this just isn't what you really dreamed of having, but this is what you have right now. That's the dark forces working on you. So you need to release that by having gratitude and having faith. And following your guidance towards what's meant for you. You're going to have the money you need to do whatever it is you need to do. Angel of support. The universe has heard your silent call for help. So you don't need to send any more SOS messages out. You ask and then you leave it. It's like the divine works in ways that it's like email. Or you know, all these messages, it's like a message bank. There could be something to do with messages and letters here for you, or there's something that you've missed that you need to go back and get for someone. But it's, yeah, like your message is in line, but they also have, you know, like, it's kind of like accidents and emergencies. Yeah, maybe you've had a number of accidents or somebody died in an accident, or this is in the past, don't panic. Yeah, you've had to know what it feels like to have organs removed or have surgery for some reason. What was I saying? Yeah, so the messages, yeah, but they have like a, what do you call that? Triage. So there's people who are messaging, putting out the SOS, who are more urgent than you. Just remember that. So the message is there. So if you just keep on banking up the same message over and over again, or switching the messages, deleting it and switching it. Oh, I've changed my mind about that. This is what I really want. No, then you're just going to get further back in the queue. I don't know. That's an analogy. So, angel of addiction healing in the reverse, letting go of all the addictions. You could have been around people with addiction. You could be helping people with addiction of some kind. But yeah, finally releasing your addictions, your addiction to victimhood, your addiction to abuse, your addiction to trauma and drama. Perhaps you are giving up, you're eating better, giving up drinking, giving up smoking, all of these sorts of things. So, and then angel of the universe in the upright. You are being encouraged to expand your thinking. Yeah, so, you're limiting yourself through self-limiting beliefs. You need to overcome that and move on and move through, because you do have success here. You're going to possibly be in the limelight, but you could do it under a pseudonym, which is a false name, or there could be something here to do with not using your name. You could have also changed your family name, that kind of thing. It's maybe you feel like you're having to hide, or somebody's definitely hiding things from you. That's all going to come to the surface. You're going to find out in a very unusual way what these secrets are. And see, we have the Seven of Wands. So yeah, things have been a struggle. Things have been difficult. It's time to, you know, there's been hidden enemies, but the angel of support is here. And it says fight. What is it? Fight, fight, fight. And it's red. And that's the heart and the, I don't know what that is. Looks like a loaf of bread. These cards are like your body parts. I think it's like supposed to be the large or the small intestines or something. And then the heart. So you have a lot of heart. You have a lot of bravery. You have a lot of courage. The angels and your ancestors are admiring. That's the thing. People don't realize that you're a fighter. You might be very passive on the outside, not passive aggressive, but just, you know, unassuming on the outside. But on the inside, you're a fighter. But it's also like you're being hidden for your own protection. And you have, it's like you're Superman or Batman or woman. You know, you're Clark Kent by day, but Superman by night. That's who you are in the spiritual world. Yeah. You're going to rise to the top and see 7 of metal, resolution. And then we have the Emperor here, position of authority, and 3 of wands, adventure. So you're going to be the emperor in your own life. There could be an emperor coming in, somebody of status coming in who is going to recognize you for your talents or for a talent. Could even be a publisher with, you know, with that 4 of swords there or something like that. It could be to do a little bit like mystery. It's a mystery. You could write mystery novels, or you could write about the universe and spirituality or something like that. Anyway, so yeah, have faith. Yes, this might not be what you planned or expected when you were young, but then life very rarely turns out exactly how people plan. Very few people, you know, are Elon Musk. And I don't say that because he's famous or whatever he is. I'm saying that like he knew from an early age what he was going to be, and he followed that. That's Virgo. I don't know what star sign he is, but he has strong Virgo energy. I know Virgos who they know from the beginning what it is they want to be. Many Virgos who don't, but yeah, it's kind of has that Virgo-y energy in the upright where they just know from the beginning. You've got lots of people, they just know that their path is clear. They go through struggle to a degree, but not necessarily what you've been through. But that's also because we have to stay decisive as well. And if we're on the wrong path, we have to also take responsibility for that for ourselves, no matter how much abuse we've had in the past or difficulty we've had in the past. So yeah, this could definitely be a psychic path, psychic stardom. Could be books, emotions, psychology, painting and art as well. And I'm getting, I'm thinking Roald Dahl now, but he's a writer, Roald Dahl. That's an interesting one. Books like that. Could be children's books. I'm getting lots of books, so there's lots of knowledge to be gathered and research to be done and things like that. But what's the painter I was trying to think of with his mustache? Dali. Oh yeah, Dahl. Roald Dahl. Salvador Dali, you know. He used to paint his dreams. So there could be something here to do with that. But this is dreams coming true. Yeah, stick to it. Your life is actually going to end up better than what you could have planned anyway. We have too many self-limiting beliefs that we need to let go of. All right. Love to you guys. All the best.